control gambling. He controlled everything that went on in the little town in the West. But one day there came a riot. And when the riot came riding into town, unconnected to any of that, suddenly they want to know, who is this new guy? Who is this new one that just rode into town? Whose side is he on? Are you going to help the sheriff remain corrupt, and the judge remain corrupt, and the cattle bearer? And then when this new person says, no, I've come to set the record straight, and he comes to find what? Justice. You know how the story goes. There's a gunfight at the OK Corral. The good guy wins, he gets the girl and rides off into the West. Now, the sad thing about that story, which was the theme for 90% of the Westerns, is that it's true in 90% of the cities and states in America today. There's a small group of people who control the resources. Do you ever want to know why in Sanford, Florida, the police chief stepped down? Why is it that people are getting out of the way? Because somehow they understand justice is about to come down, and they don't want to be there. There are people who've been controlling everything in every city, yes, in Washington too. All right, let's go sacrifice the crucified on that one. You see, Jesus comes into town, and when Jesus rides into town, he begins to upset the status quo. Let me show you how he upsets the status quo. He goes to the temple, to the folks who have a monopoly on religion. They say if you come to the temple and you got to sacrifice, you got to buy a lamb, or buy a dove, or buy a sheep, or buy a cow, or buy whoever you're buying, and the money changer says, come on, we'll give you what you want, then you can take it up to sacrifice, put the sin tax in there, then pay the priest, then we'll go pray for you, and your sins will be forgiven. Because Jesus Christ walking in, and you don't have to make any sacrifice. He simply says to a woman caught in adultery, you go and sin no more, your sins are forgiven. Folks with a monopoly on forgiving sins wonder what we're going to do with this guy. These folks didn't pay sin tax. These folks didn't come and do what they were supposed to do. He began to challenge the monopoly on religion, and then worse yet, he started turning over the tables, and he cleanses the temple, and he says, you have turned my father's house into a den. Don't you know, on Tuesday, Jesus did that, and they say on Wednesday, the Lord began to sit down on a hillside, the Mount of Olives, and he simply cried over Jerusalem, and he wept over Jerusalem, bitter tears, Jerusalem, Jerusalem, it is you who kill the prophets. I would save you, I would gather you like a hen gathers in the young chick, but you would not come. Therefore, he weeps over Jerusalem. Thursday, he goes to the Last Supper with his disciples, and he begins to say, I give you now a new covenant in my blood. Now, they had come to obey the old rule, which was Passover. That's what they were doing there. They were coming to the table because it was a time to celebrate the Passover. What was the Passover? You remember. It's a time when they were in Egypt. They were in bondage. Couldn't get out. God sends his own representative, Moses, says to Pharaoh, let my people go. But that challenges the status quo. Pharaoh says, if I let your people go, who's going to clean our floor? If I let your people go, who's going to cook our food? If I let your people go, who's going to change the diapers of the little baby? If I let your people go, who's going to pick out Egyptian cotton? If I let your people go, who's going to work in the field all day and all night? Say, poke that God, lift that veil, you land in jail. If I let your people go, God says, Moses, tell my people, kill a lamb. Take the blood of the lamb and put it over the doorpost of the house. Moses says, tell my people that the blood of the lamb I will recognize. If you believe my word, tell my people to take the blood and put it up over the doorpost. And I'm going to send a delivery angel, and when the angel comes, the angel is not going to take no name. But if the angel sees the blood, he will pass over. If he doesn't see the blood, he will take the firstborn and direct it. Oh, brothers and sisters in sacrifice, don't you know, when there's a time of liberation at hand? When the hour of liberation comes, God always sends his deliverer. He sent his deliverer Jesus into Jerusalem, but this time there was to be a difference. Rather than the blood of the lamb only being available to those who were killed, the poor little lamb. There was to be a quarter of a million lamb sacrifice during the Passover. Jesus teaches them that there is now going to be just one lamb, the Lamb of God. He comes to celebrate the Passover, but he begins to teach his disciples that he will give his own blood and his own body, that you will no longer need a lamb or a ram or a pigeon or a chicken or anything else to sacrifice. Our Lord said to them and to us, he is the sacrifice that was given. He is the liberating sacrifice that came right into Jerusalem for one purpose, to finish everything God gave him. Holy Week, you see, begins the time when you and I should prayerfully say, Lord, thank you for setting me free. Thank you for you came into Jerusalem, but I also want you to come right into my heart. Jesus came right into Jerusalem to break the power of evil in the earth once and for all, to break the power. Probably it's like in the Old West, once the good guy is finished, if he doesn't have some deputy to pick it up from that point, who take advantage of what's been done, if they don't want to keep their town safe, then what happens is evil just comes right back in and it starts taking over once again.
That's right.
We look at this and we realize that Jesus came riding into